Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making a small roast, okay? So of course we're going to get our roast together by seasoning it, right? So before I start anything with any of the other seasonings, I'm going to add some meat tenderizer, and this is unseasoned, so I'm gonna go a little ham with the meat tenderizer just to make sure we are nice and tender. Okay, I'm gonna do both sides, and you'll see why in a few. Okay, I'll explain why in a second. Like I said, I'm going semi-ham on this one. Okay, so now I have seasoned the meat with tenderizer, and what I want to do is I'm going to poke a few holes in the meat just to make sure that the seasonings and the tenderizer gets in there really good. I should have done that before I did the tenderizer, but just thought about it. Okay, so again, I'm gonna just poke a couple holes. It doesn't have to be super big, super pronounced or anything. Just poke a few holes in the meat so the seasonings can get through, but not only because I want the seasonings to go through really good, but because, and you can see through and through, but because I want it to cook through and through, right? I really don't like raw meat, okay? So we've poked our holes. It's already tenderized. We put our tenderizer on it. The tenderizer is the only season that I'm going to add directly onto the meat, okay? So everything else I'm going to add into this bowl, and I'm going to mix it up, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm using as I'm adding it, okay? So I'm using Montreal steak seasoning, just a little bit of seasoned oil. I'm using some garlic powder, some basil. I'm using some rosemary, and maybe I should mortar this up a little bit, but I'm using some rosemary. Got my onion powder, and I have some roasted garlic and herb powder, seasoning as well, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and mix all of my seasonings up into this little bowl, okay? Okay, sorry. So now that we have our seasonings all mixed up real good, what I'm going to do is, let's move this over for a second so that you guys can see this. I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil directly into the herbs. Okay, start off small, and then I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to create, besides a mess, I'm going to create a paste, okay? Create an herbal paste. And it's going to look like this, okay? This is what it looks like, right? It's just an herbal paste. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smear it all over the meat, which is why I have this, so that I can smear it and not get my hands dirty. I'm just going to smear it all around really good. And see, it helps to have the holes in the meat because as you're smearing it, some of the ingredients are actually getting down in the holes, right? So not only is it going to cook through and through, but it's seasoned through and through, right? And before I flip it, what I want to do is I want to add some Worcestershire sauce to it. Just sprinkle some on here. Like that. And I am also going to, just spread it. Make sure everything is coated. Right? Okay, and it smells really, really good, y'all. All right, so see this side is done. And let's go ahead and flip it and get the next side done. Spreading really, really nice here. Okay, go ahead and put that to the side. And we're going to add some more of our Worcestershire sauce. Give it a nice stir. Okay, so we are going to let this sit all day and marinate, and we will come back to it and we'll show you guys how we're cooking it. See you in a second, or not a second, it's gonna be a minute. See you in a few. Okay, you guys, and here we are. I told y'all we are going to be putting this meat on the grill, and so without further ado, boom, baby, let's go. Yes. That looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and flip it, and then it should be go ahead, it should be ready. My sous chef is flipping it. Okay. Sous chef? Yeah, it should be ready soon. I know you don't like it too cooked. But yes, y'all, look at that. It looks so good. Okay, y'all, the meat has finally come off the grill. It's nice and juicy. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Look at that, y'all. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice.